Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, Jen and I are at it again. We're at our off-grid cabin up here in Vermont. Say hi, Jen.
Hey, guys.
I just turned the big mega lights on for you. It is freezing. I've been outside for about 30 minutes. We've been here for about 30 minutes, I would say. I got out early today, drove all the way home. It's much quicker when I get out early. Grabbed Jen and scooted up here. And we still made it up here when it was pitch dark. So it's dark out. It's just hitting 7 o'clock at night right now. It says it's 15 degrees outside and 33 degrees already inside, thanks to Jennifer's fire she got going here. Yeah, we're up here. It's the long weekend. Jen and I both have Monday off. And we're not staying up because we got some stuff to do at home. I'm working on one of my rooms at home, and we just want to do a couple other things. And we wanted to come up and check on the cabin again because last time I left, guess what? I guess I didn't set up the eco flow. I don't know what the hell I did. I left. Everything worked fine. The cameras worked for the rest of that day until the timer shut off, and then nothing ever came back on. I made it up here tonight. It is freezing. It said it was only 10 degrees in the utility room. It's already up 37. Good job, Jen. Yeah. I'm not sure what we'll get into, but thanks for hanging out with us. I really wish it was nice out. So we could go out and do some things and, but it's just freezing. It's miserable. It's cold, but it's just winter time, cozy time, sit around our cabin, watch TV, enjoy sitting. Jen.
I tore off my clothes and put my pajamas on.
Yeah, she says pajamas. She's wearing them all day tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what we're up here doing, just to hang out together, enjoy each other's company, probably make some good food. I don't know what we're making this time. We were going to make some, just super delicious soup. It's called Marry Me Soup.
Marry Me Chicken Soup.
Marry Me Chicken Soup. I saw it. I said, Jen, we got to make this. I've been trying to help Jen start. I'm starting to cook. I'm trying to. I don't need to. Jennifer's the cook, but I kind of feel guilty. So I started cooking. This week, I cooked fish for Jen, salmon. Before she got home, I made her dinner. I cooked her some salmon. It was actually really good. Hey, come on. I used the air fryer, folks. It couldn't be much easier. But give her a break, But I saw this soup, and I said, yo, this is great. And it's called Marry Me Chicken Soup. And I said, why the hell is it called Marry Me Chicken Soup? I looked it up, and it's supposed to be able to make it for your boyfriend or girlfriend. They'll want to marry you. That's what it said. But anyway, it looks delish.
I think it's a dish, Marry Me Chicken.
Oh, it's a dish.
But now they made it into a soup.
Oh, looks delicious.
Yeah.
But we didn't bring it up because Jen was like, oh, we can make the soup and stuff. But what happens if we brought that up? There's so many dishes, and the big thing is there's going to be so much soup. So then we're going to have to somehow package it up and bring it home when it's dried. I said no, we'll make it Sunday when we get home. We're still going to go home Sunday. We got things to do like make my soup.
So I got stuff to make chicken quesadillas.
Chicken quesadillas.
I got hamburgers.
Hamburgers can't go wrong.
And breakfast food.
Breakfast food. All right. We got air fryer up here. We have any French fries or onion rings? See, this is why I can't lose weight. I told everyone, I don't know if I'll get a 6-pack, but definitely I'm bringing back my 4-pack. It's gone. It's gone. Last September, I lost some weight, got in shape for our trip to, and I had my 4-pack, and I was looking lean and. Not anymore. Santa Claus came to town, folks. So
well, maybe you gotta get rid of the beard, and then the weight will come up.
Yeah, the beard. Yeah, I did shave off the beard when we went away. I shaved off about 10 years. Yeah, that'll be coming. I think we're gonna go do.
I might go back.
Go back to the Dominican Republic again. You just can't beat it, folks. All exclusive we went to this year. it was, I mean, me and Jen never vacationed like that. We didn't have a honeymoon. We been out of the states one time. We went on a Carnival cruise. Actually, my friends in the Marine Corps. When I was in the Marine Corps, and I was in actually
Still
crazy story. Oh my God! Hang on, let me sit down. I'll share a story with you. I don't know if you guys care. This is going to, like I said, thanks for hanging out. It's going to be boring, but hang on. Listen to this story. Okay, folks. Just sat down. I got to chill. It's like, it's just like a brick of ice. It goes right up in you. All right, folks. So here's my story. This story is because Jen and I never went on a honeymoon. We didn't have the money. The first time we ever went on a trip, and this is the only time besides last year where you saw that me and Jen went to the Dominican Republic, was in 2006. In 2005, I got deployed. 2006, almost for the whole year, 2005 into 2006, I got deployed to Fallujah, Iraq. So while I was in Fallujah, Iraq, I was telling some of my friends that I've never went on a honeymoon. And their minds were blown. They're like, are you kidding me?
Never
You
went
never...
out of the country.
Yeah. And then I told them I'd never been out of the country. And they're
Except
like,
for your deployment.
Besides the military. The military.
On vacation,
yeah, on vacation I never left. And of course, the Marine Corps only brings you to the finest places. And that means the most shitholes of the world. So basically, they're like, you know, I'm talking to my friend. He's from Colombia. My other friend is from, where the hell? Oh, no, Colombia.
Yeah.
Colombia. My other buddy's from Cuba.
Cuba.
So these are all guys that are like, oh my God, you have to take Jen. Let's go on a cruise. I said, I don't know if I'm down with the cruise. They know because I'm in the Marine Corps forum. I get seasick, man, very easily. I don't know if I'm down for a cruise. They talk me into it. And so I shit you not. One day, me and my two buddies, we went down. There was this little phone. It was like a Vietnam era phone hooked up. And if you're off duty or whatever, you can make phone calls. You have to call, use your phone card, and tell the operator that you want to call this number, blah, 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 blah. So after one of our patrols, we're like, let's do it. Let's try to do it. You know, these guys are like motivators. We went down there, we sat around the little phone no one else was using it. We call Carnival. And my buddy, he says, hey, listen, me and two of my buddies want to take our girls on a Carnival cruise when we get home. Was it 2006? In 2006? It ended in November 2006?
November. We went
Thanksgiving week in November 2006. And, you know, we're looking for a good deal. And basically, she's like, okay, where are you guys at? And blah, 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 blah. And we told her we're calling on active duty from Fallujah, Iraq. And they were like, their mind was blown. And they got their supervisor on the phone. They thanked us for our service. They wanted to give us the best deal possible. And they did. I can't remember what it cost me. It was nothing. It was like nothing.
Maybe 100.
Yeah, it was like $800.
$900.
Yeah.
And it was 7 days.
Yeah.
We went to Bahamas, St. Martin, and St. Thomas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we went on that. It was a blast.
It was fun. Yeah.
It was fun. It was me, Jen, my two buddies, and their two girls. And we had a blast. And yeah, that was. But it was so funny, like when we were calling and the deal that we got, and just because we were calling, they couldn't believe it. And yeah, that's
and
what
that
we
was
did.
with airfare to Miami.
Yeah, we went to Miami. We went out of Miami. That was the first time I ever went to Miami. So yeah, since then we never been on a vacation out of the States. Number one, I don't like to leave the United States. I don't.
The United States is great.
Like I said, I've been around the world and back, and I like it right here. There's many places right here that I haven't visited yet. And America is very beautiful. very beautiful. And there's a lot of beautiful spots I've seen on TV that I haven't seen yet in real life. I have seen a lot of places around the world when I was in the Marine Corps. And it's like a postcard. But the culture and everything's so different. And I've been to third world countries, and I just feel safer in my country. and just, you know, it's weird. I want to get political in it, but I feel safe right here in America. Now, but Jen wanted to go. And if Jen says she wants to do something and it makes her happy, I said, let's do it. So we went to Punta Cana. Shit. So we went to Punta Cana. No.
Punta Cana.
Punta Cana.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I don't know. It sounds funny when you say it.
It sounds funny when I say it? All right. So we went there, and we showed some clips, I think,
And we got a pretty good deal on that.
We got a real good deal on that.
Yeah.
Went to Costco, of all places, didn't even know it's possible. And we spent, for two of us, 5 nights, 6 nights, airfare, the transportation back and forth from the airport, and it was all inclusive with.
And the higher tier, we did Excellence Club.
The Excellence Club.
We had a butler.
We had the butler.
It was $2,700.
$2,700. My mind was blown. I was like, that's it for all this? But anyway, so we had such a good time. We did go during a little bit of could be the hurricane season.
Yeah, it was hurricane season, that's
but
why.
I tell you what, I liked it better. You know why? There wasn't
nobody there.
No one was there. It was me and Jen have like half the pool by ourselves. And, you know, it was still like, it wasn't fully staffed like it would be during the like busiest seasons.
And
but
like, you know, it was like this restaurant's open this day, but not tomorrow. But that was fine.
Yeah, it was
fine.
We were fine. I mean, there was still plenty of people there, folks. But Jen and I, it was more like a lot of.
There was definitely, you know, little nooks and crannies of the pool that you felt like you were alone.
Yeah, you're alone. You have this like Olympic-sized pool and a swim-up bar, and it was just me and Jen on this whole side. And we had our own, you know, you didn't have to fight for beach chairs or anything. It was great. All right, so that's all I got to share with you guys about that. We plan on doing it again. I think it's a little bit more expensive this year. We've been looking.
Well, because we're not going that deep into the hurricane season. If we go, well, we don't know yet. But
yeah, we don't know yet. Not sure. But I've always been that way. Like, oh, let's go somewhere else. We go to Puerto Rico. A lot of people say Puerto Rico's got some nice stuff, but we had such a good time, and the price was so good. Yeah. The people are very friendly.
I'm almost afraid to try another.
Yeah, we're afraid.
Hotel.
We're like, yeah, because we've been looking on the YouTube,
and there's a lot of great places, but like, I don't know. This one had everything we wanted, and
we had a great time.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a vacation I always remember.
The room was nice.
The room was real nice.
It was, you know, okay. It's all inclusive.
Yeah. The shows were
Yeah, but I think you're gonna get that everywhere.
Yeah.
The drinks were. You couldn't. Yeah, they were fine.
They just kept flowing.
They kept coming.
Just kept flowing. I think I drank my whole
pina coladas.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, it was good. We have fun. It is so fun. You're sitting at the pool dancing. The lady comes over, I'm in the pool, would you like a drink? Yeah, she brings me a drink. You give her $1. $1 over there is worth like a lot. So it's like you don't have to like in America everybody wants a tip, but they want $5, they want $10. Over there $1, they're like they're on it. They're on it. So yeah, it is worth it. I don't know if I'm gonna put all this in my video, but that's me and Jen's little take on our vacation last year, and
we might do it again.
And we might do it again. We'll see. A lot of fun. All right. So, it feels a little, It's cold. It is 20 degrees outside today. I got down to probably about 16 last night. I got the heat in the cabin up to about 68 degrees at one point. I had to get up 3 separate times to keep feeding it, or it would have probably dropped. But the cabin is holding heat so well compared to what it used to without the ceiling on. Really holds it well, but it took a while to really get it real nice and warm and everything defrost, because like those lazy boys are just big ice blocks. The couch, everything's an ice block when you get up here when it's freezing out, and it takes time to just like defrost, get the heat going through it. So when it's nice, you're right next to the fireplace and it says it's 55 degrees and it's 15 degrees outside, and you sit in that chair, the chair is still like 25, and it just like sucks all the heat out of you. So it snowed last night, not much, but it definitely did snow. So this is what I'm working with right now. I'm gonna go pull the snow off the solar. Maybe do a little shovel. This looks like the amount of snow that fell. Ooh, more than that. All right, folks, so I'm back in. Snow blowed. I cleaned off my car. Jen's cooking some breakfast. I don't know if you can see that. So it's time to veg out a little bit. The batteries are charging. One still needs to heat up. It's still too cold. Buddy heater's going in there, and we'll see what happens. Charge these up. Have a nice relaxing day up here at the cabin, and see what else we could get into. But already did a lot of work. It's going to snow a lot back in Connecticut, so tomorrow morning we definitely got to head home. I have to get home to Connecticut. Hopefully I don't have to drive in a bunch of crap. What am I wearing? This hat I found like 6 years ago. It's a post, someone that delivers mail, a postmaster or a mailman, a mailman's hat. Yeah, if it's warm enough for him, let me give it a try. So anyway, I found this. I didn't find it. The guy left it and he never came back for it. So I adopted it. And this is the first time I'm wearing it. I found it in the drawer, and I was like, you know what? Let me put this thing on. I said, Jen, do I look crazy in it? Should I wear it on my video? She's all like, I don't know. But she said I look cute. So I was like, why not? Anyway, I also put my snow pants on. These are my old fat guy snow pants, so they're falling down. So I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna remove the buddy heater. What's happening? Let me show you what's happening. It is very warm in there, but it takes a while sometimes for the actual units to warm up, like the interior parts of it, the internals. And for whatever reason, one's been warmed up, is charging off the generator. The main unit's charging off the generator. For one unit, it's being stubborn. Don't want to get out of that like cold. Let me show you. The cold. Ooh, it's nice in here. Let me see. So I'm letting all the cold air in. All right, well, it's charging now, so it's off. All right, so everything's going good. I don't know if you guys can see that. So 66, 71, 57. So this has been charging, got caught up, and now this is starting to catch up. It's evenly distributing the power. It'll all hit 100 and we'll be good. Let me shut this door before I let all the air out. Shut this off. Shut my buddy heater off. So the plan is now, you never guess what else happened. So yes, the drain for the sink has froze, because last time I was supposed to disconnect the trap underneath, and I didn't. And so guess what? Jen went to go do some dishes and it froze. So now I disconnected the trap underneath. I put the 5-gallon bucket. I went underneath the cabin and disconnected the elbow underneath the shower, and it's frozen. It's frozen. So we can't take showers or anything. So what I think I'm gonna do, because I don't know if it's gonna have a nice defrost day, is I'm gonna go underneath the cabin, set up the My Buddy heater, and just put it right underneath the pipe that's frozen, let it run for like 10 minutes, see what happens. Just see what happens. And then we'll come over here, start a fire, so I can keep an eye on both of them and smoke a cigar and enjoy my day. I did put some bird seed over there, but I'm not sure if the birds are out. They don't know yet that I put some treats. I haven't seen any birds. They're all staying warm somewhere, and it's snowing. So, all right, let me get to it. All right, I'm playing on the snow. I love it. There's my little campfire just started. Let's go check. What I did is I put the little buddy heater underneath the PVC pipe, blowing up. Let's see if it's dripping. Because you know what's going to happen if I like to take showers up here in the winter, and if I don't free this up, it's I'm never going to be able to take a shower. So it's all my fault, because I should have done it already. Oh shit, I'm getting old. So okay, let's see. Okay, it appears that my buddy heater shit out on me. I ran out of course. Why would it run constantly until I have to get in the most uncomfortable position? Let me see if the pilot start again. All right, the pilot started. Nah, tank's out. And I got to pull this shit out. Put a new. I can't tell you, folks. Let me see. It actually looks like it's dripping. Yeah, it's dripping. So it must have been running for a minute.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I have my buddy heater here. Take a look. And it did the job. Let me see if I can find that through it. I showed Jen it through it. Jen, show. This is the end where it was. So it was like this. And so I was heating it here. So it must have dripped down, and then I was able to hit up into it and it came out. So this is the frozen block of ice. I started smoking my cigar. I had a nice cigar, and then I checked on that. Me and Jen been chatting. Jen said, go take a picture, which my phone is on charge, of my snow angel. Still got a little while till the batteries are topped off. But the cabin, as of right now, everything's on track. I gotta figure out, I do have to check the EcoFlow Delta Pro, make sure that's set up to start by itself, stop by itself. I think that's what happens. You always got to set it up to start without someone being able to push the button. And since I got factory resetted, it was factory reset, I never changed the configuration when I got it back. So here's Jennifer's Snow Angel. It's kind of filled up now. It's not a fresh angel, but it's done. Wow, it's just so nice here. I love pine trees. Jen loves the smell of pine trees. This little guy, if you remember, I saved him. I planted him. I forgot where the hell he was, but I planted him. He was nothing. He was like this big. Now look how big he is. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. You know, eventually definitely these pines somewhere along the line are going. This pine probably gonna have to go. It's gonna be pushing into the snack shack in about 5 years. That maple probably is gonna go. This one here, again, that whole side was dead because it wasn't getting sun because there was a lot of trees covering it. Now you can see the growth came back. I did burn up a couple branches over here when I had my fire pit over here. This one probably definitely gotta go. That one I'm gonna try to move probably because it's gonna be the side yard. So we have plans. We have plans, folks. Hopefully, if I get around to it this year, if I'm able to get some equipment to move rock, we want to bring up that stone wall. I said about 1,000,000 times. I want to try to lay down a stone wall right here to divide. Like this is going to be our little side yard, and then there's going to be a little archway going into our garden. When I mean garden, is more like a, you know, a place you could go and sit and have flower beds, and I don't know, over time it'll be developed. And Jen and I always wanted to have something like that. How's our fire looking? A little cheesy. More pine.
More pine, yeah.
Some more pine.
But the stones is cool.
Yeah.
The snow hits it, it steams.
Yeah. So, yeah. Next year you'll see the shed right there, the big shed. It's already started. It'll take me a couple of weeks to get it fully up. Not fully up, but dried in. So yeah, those will be the main things up here. You'll have the cabin, the snack shack, and the shed. And the Rubbermaid shed probably eventually is going to disappear. Maybe we'll make something else over there. Maybe something the same size structure. That could be a nice little cabin. A little tiny cabin. I also would love to make another little cabin in the woods on Justice's Trail. I got to make my bridges, got to make my trails. There's so much to do. I love it. I love doing it.
It'd be nice to be off-grid full-time.
Yeah, we would love to live here full-time and just hang out all day, every day together.
Just do projects.
And do projects. But
We
we
gotta work.
got to work to make it possible. We have to. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe. GoFund Jen and I's adventures off grid, and see me develop this piece of land. And you know, maybe some rich guy stumbles across this video and is like, you know what? Let's see
What they can do.
Yeah, you see all these other people. That's all they do. What they're always asking for handouts. I don't think we have ever asked for a handout. I don't know. I don't even like say that because there are some people that really need some help. But if you have a second property, really shouldn't be asking for handouts. You know.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, like, it's one thing if you had extra property because you have a lot of money. Jen and I have just enough money, but we don't. If you are a subscriber, let's do it. Now, see, you got me ranting. If you're a subscriber, you already heard this. You can fast forward. But Jen and I have this piece of property off grid up here in Vermont because we have worked hard for the last 30 years. And yeah, high school, we both have high school diplomas, no higher education past that. We got married at 18 years old. We have 2 kids, and we have put in the time, and we planned our lives together, and we had goals. And at one point in our life, me and Jen always loved camping and doing all that stuff. Early as 16 years old, we would take the car and go set up a tent at the campgrounds and spend the weekend. And it wasn't until probably about 10 years ago that we went on a little vacation or something like that, and we started getting hooked on watching YouTube of off-grid this, off-grid that. And I've always loved the woods. Jen loves the beach. Well, she loves the woods too. And we're very, our tastes are very similar. I mean, like, if Jen says she likes something, I'll say, let me take a look. Oh yeah, I like it too. I mean, like, design, styles, everything. It's probably because we've known each other since we're 16 years old, and we developed our relationship together, and I don't know. but like,
And we grew up in the same era. And
yeah,
yeah.
we're both Gen Xers. That's always a
Yeah.
positive thing. And yeah, we had goals and we set them and we accomplished them together, and we like each other. You know, that is, yeah, they say, oh well, you should, you know, your wife shouldn't be your best friend. Some people say, I'm like, well, your wife better be your best friend. I don't know what people think, but that's why basically what I was trying to get to is we always look forward, we always try to better ourselves. We did take risk at times to try to get, you know, some of these people just start working at this job and they, oh, it's too risky, what if I get that job and I don't make it, then I lose my income. And we took risks like that. We bettered ourselves. We rolled the dice and said, you know, I know I only have a high school education, but I'm going to try for this job because I think I could do it. And the jobs got better, the money got better, and Jen is a saver. I know so many people that are even better financially off than we are, and they don't have shit to show for it. And there's reasons for that. If you get to know these people, they cannot save a dime. They got to have the latest and greatest, and you know, the latest and greatest, and they need it yesterday, and they're willing to pay whatever it is. And then 3 years later, they're like, oh, I owe this much money on this and that and this
You're
and that.
so lucky you have a second property.
Yeah, and then they're telling me, oh, you're lucky, you have a second property, you
yeah,
must
we're lucky,
be rich.
but there's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason we have a second property, because we had cars that were secondhand for years and years and years.
Recently.
Just recently is the first brand new car we ever owned. No, it's not. That's used.
Oh yeah, it was used.
It was used.
It was used for like a month or two.
Yeah, it
but
was
still.
a used car. So I got like $6,000 off.
Yeah.
It's a 2025. We bought it last year, 2025. And when I went to look for a car,
That's right, I forgot.
I was like, "What do you got?" You showing me, and I told him the type of car that I'm looking for because of my commute. And he's like, "Hey, we got one for 2025." I was like, "Oh, brand new?" He's like, "Yeah." Well, it's used. I'm like, used? How used? It had like 800 miles on it.
Yeah, the lady said it was too big for her.
Yeah, it's too big for her. She drove for a little while. She got it upgraded. She put leather seats in it, and she still was like, "No, I need a smaller car." So we end up saving probably about $6,000, and we got a car with like 800 miles on it, and it's still, everything was covered on warranty.
But still, that's the newest car we have.
That is the newest car we ever had.
Yeah, they're usually
I don't know,
6-8 years
6
old.
8 years. Yeah, older. Yeah, definitely. But again, every time we try to get something a little bit better if we can afford it, and that's
God has blessed us.
Yeah. And you gotta be smart about it. You can't just be like, I want that, and run out. And a lot of people have to learn that. A lot of people have to learn that at a young age. And some people just never learn that, folks. They never learn that. Got my snow pants is working great. I'm sitting in the snow. I don't even feel it.
It's piling up.
Someone's going to complain, be like, "You shouldn't sit in the snow. It's got bad for your it's bad. Give you hemorrhoids. Give you piles."
Piles.
Remember that? Give you piles.
Like, what is a pile?
Yeah, I never knew what pile was. When I was, my parents would say that too. My grandparents.
Yeah.
Oh, don't sit on the rock. It's cold.
Cold
You'll get
wall.
piles.
The stone wall. You're gonna get piles.
Oh man. Wow. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yep. So we are blessed. Yeah. But it wasn't given. It was earned.
coming down. I mean, super steady.
I can't.
Like it has not stopped. I don't know about 2 inches.
So yeah, folks. So, oh man. So a little motivation for you guys that want to pull the trigger on a little off-grid slice of heaven somewhere. Maybe you don't have to deal with the snow wherever you're at. That's always a plus in ways. I mean, it's beautiful for days like this. Jen and I get to enjoy the snow, but I would rather be swinging a hammer and building my shed right now. But this is really something. So enjoy it. One of God's beauties. Yeah, so anything new with our subscribers? Really, it's been kind of quiet on comments, emails, not too much, not too many people begging me to try this or that, you know, promotions, nothing like that lately. I really tried to ask EcoFlow, like maybe they could give me a upgrade to a newer units with like the heaters built in or something like that. I told them all the trouble I had with the current units I have, and how many times it was inconvenience, and how I can't keep my off-grid cabin basically running with the camera systems. And they have, you know, I email a couple people that say email this department, they'll take care of you. And I did several times, and I get nothing unless you're contacting their technical support. You cannot get a hold of anyone. So that being said, I already said it. EcoFlow, great little thing if you're going out camping and you're staying in a tent for a couple of days. I would not recommend this
for this
to run your whole cabin or something. Do some serious research. I know there's a lot of fans, some EcoFlow fans out there say, oh, it's the greatest thing. Well, maybe you got the newest one, but if you got the EcoFlow Delta Pros and they just sit in the basement and you're waiting for that blackout or whatever, that's a big waste of money, number one. Number two, when it does black out,
better not be cold.
Yeah, it better not be cold out. Your furnace better continue to work. And just, there's a lot of hiccups. You better not have upgraded that firmware, because you'll notice that it's not going to be charging off the solar. There's so many little hiccups with the unit, and I think they might have solved it with their newer units, like these bigger. That's another thing. The battery capacity for those size briefcases, you'd think they would last longer. They don't. So that being said, I think I'm gonna build a unit. I just got so much other shit on my plate right now.
Yeah,
but
once the shed's up, we'll
we're gonna circle back around and look into something else, and then maybe I'll maybe
just hook into the damn power.
Yeah, we're talking about hooking into the grid, but then we don't have to worry. I don't want to hook into the grid, folks. I know I got a lot of people, oh, you're off grid, your whole channel is off grid. Well, maybe we'll go on grid. I don't know. Like I said,
or at least you have the option.
Yeah, you have the, it would be nice to just flip a switch and be on grid, because they're your crappy solar that you went with.
In the summer, it's fine.
Yeah, summer's good.
Summer, you could be off grid all the time.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Stay with us. You'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We take it as it comes, and yeah.
The next morning.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
It's not that bad. It's warmer than it's been. Listening to the birds.
The birds.
They found it.
Oh, they found my seed? Oh, it's still snowing a little.
Yeah, it is.
It's not snowing a lot, though.
Not yet.
That's a good thing.
It's definitely snowing here.
Yeah, it definitely
Looks pretty.
it does. birds are eating my bird seed. I see it. It's underneath the solar panels. I'm going to sit down and watch my birds. And I think that's all we have for this one. Jen and I are going to probably, spend another hour or two at the cabin. Then we're going to pack up. And we're going to drive back to Connecticut because it's supposed to have a lot more snow today. And even in Connecticut. So hopefully we beat the snow. If not, I'll be driving in snow. But tomorrow we have off too, so it'll be nice to sleep in one more time. And so stay motivated. Get up, get out there, do something on your days off. All right, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Peace.